Some people wake up one morning and everything they thought was stable simply disappears. A job, a home, a loved one's health, a bill they never expected, and within 7 days their entire life changes. Not slowly, not gradually, but instantly. Let me show you something. A family in Chicago opens their mailbox. One medical bill. A young man in Kuala Lumpur gets an email. Your contract has ended. A mother in London receives a call. Her shop has been robbed. Different countries, different stories, one reality. None of them were prepared. And here's the truth nobody likes to admit. Your life can collapse next week, and you won't see it coming. But there is a plan, a 7-day plan grounded in Islamic financial wisdom. A plan that protects you before the storm hits. Stay with me to the end, because day 7 is the step that determines whether your emergency fund survives or disappears. Let me ask you directly, if you lost your income today, how many days can you survive before panic begins? Most people answer, maybe 1 month, 2 weeks. Some say 1 week. But global data tells a different story. Across the US, Europe, and parts of Asia, millions cannot survive 5 days without borrowing. Now pause. If a tiny shock can break us, what will a major shock do? Islam teaches us this reality through a simple yet powerful warning from the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Tie your camel, then trust in Allah. Tirmidhi, meaning dua alone is not a plan. Hope alone is not protection. You secure yourself first, and then you place your trust in Allah. This 7-day plan is the modern version of tying your camel. 7 days. That protects you from 7 years of regret. Before we start the 7-day plan, you must understand the 3 silent emergencies that hit without warning. I won't explain them yet. I'll only name them. Emergency 1, the income shock emergency. 2, the health shock emergency. 3, the sudden obligation. You might think you know what they mean, but when we reach day 4, everything will click. For now, just remember them, because every emergency fund that fails due to one of these 3. Before you build an emergency fund, you need to understand why you never built one before. This is what I call the money autopsy. Take the last 30 days. Every pound, every dollar, every euro. Where did it go? Most people think they don't earn enough, but when they perform this autopsy, they discover something shocking. Small expenses, repeated quietly, are what suffocate them. Your first task, list every expense for 30 days. Food, transport, subscriptions, impulse buys, gifts, apps, snacks, data plans. Then ask, which of these would matter if a crisis hit tomorrow? This simple exercise has saved marriages, saved homes, and saved people from riba. Because as Allah warns, do not throw yourselves into destruction with your own hands. Quran 2 verse 195. Today you are pulling your hands back before the fall. Now that you know where your money has been going, it's time to reassign every dollar like an Islamic general rearranging his army. You'll use a modified 50-30-20 system, but Islamically compliant. 50% needs, halal essentials. Food, housing, utilities, transportation, basic care. 30% wants, halal comforts. Takeaway food, entertainment, upgrades, non-essential spending. 20% protection your emergency fund, plus savings. But here's the twist. Most people jump to day 7 without fixing day 2. This is why their emergency funds collapse. Let me ask, if an emergency hits, what will your wants do to help you? Nothing. But your emergency fund? It's the shield that stands between you and humiliation. And the prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "It is better to leave your heirs wealthy than to leave them dependent and begging." Bukhari. This isn't about money, it's about dignity. This is where most people fail. They mix emergency savings with bills, shopping, investments, random transfers, temptations, and the emergency fund slowly dissolves. Your task for day 3, create a separate Islamic compliant savings account, a bank, a digital wallet, a cooperative, anything halal, as long as it is untouched. Label it emergency only, Bismillah. Why Bismillah? Because the words you see repeatedly affect your behavior, and you're training your brain to associate this money with protection, not consumption. We'll return to this on day 6. Earlier, I mentioned the 3 silent emergencies. Now you'll understand them and why your emergency fund needs to cover all 3. 1. The income shock layoffs. Unexpected termination, contract cancellation, delayed salary. In some countries, this happens to hundreds of thousands every month. 2. The health shock accidents, illness, a child needing treatment, a parent needing support. These bills don't wait for your paycheck. 3. The sudden obligations, funeral expenses, family support, emergency travel, unexpected repairs. These are the emergencies nobody likes to speak about, but everyone faces. Your emergency fund is your shield against the 3, and the Quran reminds us, and whoever saves one life, it is as if he saved all of humanity. Quran 5 verse 32. Sometimes the life you save is your own future. Most people give up on emergency funds because they aim for too big too fast. Islam teaches gradual progress, step by step. So here's your target. Level 1, survival buffer, 30 days of expenses achievable. Practical, life-changing. Level 2, stability buffer, 3 months. This protects you from short-term shocks. Level 3, security buffer, 6 months. Most crises cannot break you at this level, but your only focus for now? 30 days of expenses, 1 month. That is what separates panic from patience. Here's a secret wealthy Muslims use. Automated savings. You decide the amount. Your bank or app transfers it automatically, daily, weekly, or monthly. Why automation? Because discipline is unreliable, but systems never forget. Even if it's small, $1, $3, $5 a day, little becomes powerful when repeated. Your consistency today becomes your protection tomorrow. Crisis simulation, the final test. This is the day that determines whether your emergency fund survives reality. You will run a crisis simulation. For the next 24 hours, behave as if your income suddenly stopped. No takeout, no random spending, no just this once. No excuses. Pretend the shock already happened. Live inside it. Feel the pressure. Observe your decisions. This simulation reveals weak spots in your budget, subscriptions you forgot, habits draining your money, people you support who may drain you during crisis, how you emotionally respond to financial fear. This single exercise has changed lives from London to New York to Kuala Lumpur. You will discover something profound. The emergency you fear is far easier to face when you've trained for it. This is the part most people skip, and this is why their savings vanish when the real crisis comes. But you will be ready. You've completed 1. Money Autopsy, 2. Islamic 50-30-20 reset, 3. Separate emergency account, 4. Understanding the 3 silent emergencies, 5. Setting the right amount, 6. Automated saving. 7. Crisis simulation. 7 days, 7 steps. Your life is different now. And Allah promises, and whoever fears Allah, He will make a way out for him and provide for him from where he never expected. Quran 65, verses 2 and 3. Your emergency fund is not just financial protection. It is an act of tawakkul, a shield of dignity, a responsibility for your family, a step towards stability, purpose, and independence. Your life may collapse next week, or next year, or never, but now you are prepared, and preparation is a form of worship. Jazakumullahu khairan.